is an important element of life on Earth. It is the most common element of the human body. It makes up about 60% of the mass of the human body, most of this in form of water. Oxygen also makes up about 30% of the Earth and 20% of the atmosphere. All living things need oxygen to survive, such as animals, plants, and humans. Oxygen has a cycle that is interconnected with the carbon cycle. Plants are the main creators of oxygen in the atmosphere through the process of photosynthesis. In this example, the tree uses sunlight and carbon dioxide to produce energy and then it releases oxygen. The animals and humans breathe in the oxygen and then they breathe out carbon dioxide. So we can conclude that plants take the carbon dioxide from humans and plants so they can produce oxygen, and both humans and animals take the oxygen to produce carbon dioxide. There are two processes that produce oxygen: plants and sunlight. Plants create the majority of the oxygen we breathe through a process called photosynthesis. In this process, plants use carbon dioxide, sunlight, and water to create energy. In the process, they also create oxygen, which they release into the air. Sunlight. Some oxygen is produced when sunlight reacts with water vapor in the atmosphere.
The processes that use oxygen could be respiration, combustion, decomposition, and roasting. But on the other hand, processes that produce oxygen would be the plants and the sunlight. For example, in the respiration, when we breathe, we use oxygen and release carbon dioxide. Similarly, animals and plants also use oxygen when they breathe. Combustion: when you burn something, let's say paper, you need three things for combustion to make place: oxygen, fuel, and heat. So when you burn a paper, it uses oxygen and releases carbon dioxide, and maybe some other gases. For discomposition occurs when plants and animals die. When this happens, they decompose, and such process uses oxygen and release carbon dioxide. Roasting: when things roast, they also use oxygen. This is called oxidation.